let's talk about async JavaScript. A couple of days ago, we did the first introduction to, asynchronous JS. So I presented you the exercise you can see on my screen, where you got three functions. You remember Hello Monday, Hello Tuesday, and Hello Wednesday. And we wanted to arrange the execution order. Regardless of how long each function took to complete, we wanted to call Hello Monday, and then once the function was over, it was turned for Hello Tuesday, and then eventually Hello Wednesday, and then finally we show a message, it's all over. And then you see the message, Hello Monday, Hello Tuesday, Hello Wednesday, and then it's all over. If we increase the duration of the timers just to see how it performs, you'll find out that first of all, it will display Hello Monday, after 1.5 seconds, Hello Tuesday, then Hello Wednesday, and eventually it's all over. Yeah, so that's what we built on Monday, I believe. Today, I would like to build literally the same, the same exercise, but in this occasion, rather than using callback functions, I would like to use promises. So to give a bit of background about promises, so we all see the challenges of using callback functions. Eventually, the code may be hard to maintain because of that callback hell. Because of that, many years ago, one guy created a project on GitHub called Promises. That project became quite popular because the guy essentially offered a different way to deal with asynchronous code. So the popularity of that component became very, very popular starting in 2011, because at that year, Angular JS, the first version of Angular, introduced support for promises natively. So you didn't have to check out, download a new project to deal with promises. You could do everything as part of Angular. And so then, starting from 2011, everyone became somehow familiar with the concept of promises. Now, you know that JavaScript is an open community, so many developers made some pressure in the past to incorporate promises to the JavaScript standard. And actually, they end up winning that battle, because starting from 2015, you can use promises out of the box without the need of using any plugin, any Angular, any React. Yeah? Just with vanilla JavaScript, you can play with promises. So I would like to do something. I'm gonna keep that code on the right-hand side, just for reference purposes, so then you can compare how the code looks like using callbacks and promises. So on the left-hand side, I got promises. I will get promises at the end of this session. On the right-hand side, I will get, I have already callbacks. Yeah? So first of all, let me create the function hello world. The first difference is I'm not gonna pass any arguments. Yeah? I'm not gonna pass any callback function. And that's the first advantage of using promises. What I'm gonna do instead is, look at the syntax, guys. I'm gonna return a promise. And a promise is a structure in JavaScript that receives a callback function, like that. Okay? So why is that? Resolve, you can call it Brexit if you want, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the first argument of the promise. Resolve is a function. Whenever you call the function, that will imply the function is over. So I'm going to translate the first Hello Monday function you got on the right-hand side using promises. So first of all, set timeout. So that's the same thing, right? And then I'm going to wait 1 second. And then I'm going to resolve the promise. If you wanted, I'm going to get rid of the argument for now, for simplicity reasons. But of course, you can pass some data here. Yeah? But for now, to keep it simple, I'm going to do something like that. So you see, guys, the hello world function on the left, it's equivalent to the hello world. No, that's not hello world, sorry, guys. It was Hello Monday, right? So the Hello Monday function on the left, it's equivalent from a functionality perspective to the Hello Monday function on the right-hand side. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other two questions. So Hello Tuesday. Yeah, after 1.5 seconds, it will resolve, and eventually I will get the Hello Wednesday function that after 1.5 seconds, it will return something as well. Hello Wednesday. For debugging purposes, I'm gonna keep the console log messages. Yeah? So then the snippets will become completely equivalent. And you may be thinking, but where is the improvement? It doesn't look any better, right? You know, you even have to write a bit more lines of code, right? 24 lines versus 18. So what's the advantages of promises? It is true. It is true. Just looking at the way we declare the functions, there isn't a big advantage. However, now we start with the fun part. Now is where you'll really see the advantage of using promises. I'm gonna rewrite the way we call the functions. First of all, I'm gonna call Hello Monday, and then look at the syntax, guys. Then Hello Tuesday, then Hello Wednesday, and then whatever. Then you display here the message, right? So the message is gonna be it's all over. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep the same coding format for readability purposes. So you see, guys, the algorithm on the left-hand side is equivalent to the algorithm on the right-hand side. The main advantage is here. Do you agree with me, guys, that code is more readable? You don't have any callback hell. You don't have any nested method that you need to indent and blah, blah, blah. No. Look, you call Hello Monday, then that means once Hello Monday it's over, it can take 1 second, 2 seconds, 1 minute. Then call Hello Tuesday. And then once Hello Tuesday is over, call Hello Wednesday. And then once Hello Tuesday is over, then do whatever, like display a message, who cares, right? So let's run it and see if it works. You'll get a Hello Monday, after 1.5 seconds, Hello Tuesday, and after 1.5 seconds, Hello Wednesday, and eventually it's all over. So that's exactly the same thing I've done before, right? But written in a different way. So promises are considered a more elegant pattern in JavaScript. I don't need to mess with callback functions. I don't need to pass weird arguments. Let's talk about data, guys. What happens if I pass Hello Monday a message? Call, I don't know, Jeremy, right? So here you see Hello Monday function receives a string. With callbacks, that was a bit more complicated because we had to pass Jeremy and then the callback function. See, we had to do something like that. So now the code, it's a bit simpler because arguments are just represented by data. That's it. Yeah. So if I run it again, so this is gonna display Hello Monday Jeremy, right? And then Hello Tuesday, and then Hello Wednesday, and then it's over. It's all over. Questions? Yeah, go for it, Lauren. So resolve is a method. You see, I'm calling the method. Resolve is a method that will imply the function is over. Yeah. So I'm waiting 1 second, and after 1 second, I know the function is over. So I call the method. By calling the method, JavaScript, boom, will run the then part. Yeah. Every time you call resolve, the then part is executed, meaning that the code can move on to the next function. What else, guys? That's a good point. Yes. So imagine, guys, that we want to pass here the outcome of Hello Monday will become the input of Hello Tuesday. And the output of Hello Tuesday will become the input of Hello Wednesday. Of course. Look. Guys, give me a nice word here. Butterfly, thank you. All right. So Hello Monday will send the word butterfly. And that means that here, string, this will be the butterfly. Yeah. So the outcome of one function is the input of the next one. It's like a chain. You know the chain when a car is built. Step number one, they deal with the chassis. Step number two, they assemble the wheels, whatever. Yeah, the engine. It's like a chain of actions, right? Like a factory. So hello Monday, butterfly. So hello Tuesday. And then the previous function return, and then the string, whatever it is, right? So if I run it, you will say hello Monday Jeremy, and hello Tuesday the previous function return butterfly. There you go. See? And of course, we can pass a new word, right? A new string to the hello Wednesday function, whatever, right? Yeah, Blizzard, exactly. So hello Wednesday will do the same thing, right? Hello Wednesday, the prep function return whatever. Okay? So then if we run it, this is just random strings, right? Just to prove that it works. Can we what? Say it again, Vicky? Can we put the arguments? You got the arguments in the console log, Vicky? Hello Wednesday, here I am. Yes, what? Yes. So you want to get not just what hello Tuesday return, but also that's interesting. Yeah, so something you could do. That's a really good question, Vicky. So let's try to do something. Can we pass multiple arguments here? So let me try. Let me try to do something. Let me try to do. Let me try to do something here, right? So I'm passing some data to the hello Wednesday function. So then it's going to be string 1 and string 2. Let's see if I can capture both strings. Let me actually simplify the strings just for readability purposes. So string 1, string 2. So let me see if it works. So hello Tuesday is passing 2 arguments to hello Wednesday. Let's see if I can display them alongside. No. You see? The first one worked. However, the second one didn't work. The reason is when you deal with promises in that way, you are expected to pass one argument. Oh, sorry guys, my headset died. Let me try to switch onto the speakers. Can you still hear? No, you cannot hear me. Not yet. Can I know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry, my headset died once again. It's getting old. So once again, you know, your voice can be heard in all across Greenwich now. All right, so.
Since we cannot pass 2 arguments.
Sorry, give me a second, Vicky, because I cannot hear you. Sorry, guys. I need to check something. Give me a second. That's my fault. So hold on, please. I need to check. I need to change some settings on my laptop because your voice is gone. That's really weird. No, I cannot change the speakers. This is really weird. Give me a second. I need to fix that. Settings. Audio, speakers. Can you say something?
Now?
Now it works. All right. Cool. All right. So I don't know what we were
Questions on that.
So we were talking that with the resolve, you can pass a single argument. You can only pass one argument, right? So that's why the first one works, but the second one doesn't. But that's not a big deal. Why?
Can I put the promise inside the promise though?
No, wait, Vicky, don't make it more complicated. Yeah, we can do many things, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do here, if I want to pass multiple properties, can we pass, guys, can you tell me a data structure in JavaScript where we can pass multiple strings in one go?
Object.
An object, correct, Lauren. So look, we can do something like that, right? So first string, and then second. That's an object, right? How many arguments the Hello Tuesday function resolves, guys?
1
That's correct. It's one argument.
is one object.
It's one object, right? With multiple properties on it, whatever. Yeah. But then, obviously, we should rename string 1 because that's not a string anymore. What type of data string 1 is?
Object.
That's an object. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah? So if you do that, now hopefully the Hello Wednesday function will display Hello Wednesday and then all the details as you can see here. And that's a way, that's why I'm doing that, because now, look, I can pass whatever I want, right? Can I pass as the first string that? Can anyone tell me what the first string is gonna be here?
Butterfly.
That's correct, Elena. That's correct. Hello Tuesday gathers the butterfly, and then it passes back to the Hello Wednesday, as you'll see in a second. Tuesday butterfly, and then here you go. You see Hello Wednesday, butterfly, and then Mr. Bates. Yeah?
This is useful for when we, this is what I was kind of trying to do when we were doing fetch. It's useful for fetch, I guess.
Yeah, of course. With fetch, you got a very similar structure. You do the fetch, then you transform the data, and then you do whatever you want. It's the same structure, because fetch is based on promises. Yeah?
Yes, okay. Can I ask something else?
Yeah, of course.
Is it the same when we have, with the word new promise, is it the same with the promise.all?
I'll talk about promise.all later on.
But is it the same? No, it's not.
It's related. It's definitely, it talks about the same idea. Yeah, I'll talk about promise.all in a minute.
Okay.
Ricardo,
yeah.
I know I have to know this, but I'm getting a bit confused now with in the line 29,
yes.
when we call Hello Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
We don't put the open and close parentheses, and I'm really getting very confused now.
The reason is, in reality, you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you receive the data, you call it.
Let's run it. You receive the data, and then you call a new function. And then look, it works, right? So that piece of code can be refactored into something else.
Like
that line of code is the same as that line of code. We've seen that, guys, already. Do you remember when talking about on-click events in React?
As a reference, down.
You remember, guys, when we had
hooks,
button on-click, and then I told you, you're using hooks, you can do either that,
or just
the name of the function.
You remember that? Exactly, or just the name of the function, the reference.
So that reference in general, like, is it a specific occasions we use it? Because if you don't actually test it when you run the code, you don't know if it's actually, you can do it. Apart from those two examples, for instance, where we normally do it.
Well, the thing is, as always, it depends on what you want to build. If the only thing you care on the Hello Tuesday function is about the output of the Hello Monday function, you can do that. Let me present you an example where that may not be such a good idea. Imagine that because of whatever reason, I want to pass another argument. Apart from the data, apart from the output of Hello Monday, I want to pass a new argument called this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
If I want to pass another argument, then I need to do, guys, how can you solve the problem doing this, right? How can you do that? How can you pass the this is crazy function? Yeah. Actually, next week I'm going to tell you how to do that, but that's anything but natural. Yeah. So naturally speaking, so if I wanted to pass any data apart from what the previous function returned, I need to use the long version. Yeah. So now on Hello Tuesday, I can pass, I don't know. So that's going to be string 1, and then I can pass a string 2. Yeah. So then I can display it, and I can even bring it back to Hello Wednesday, right? Like third string equals string 2, even though the semantics are a bit controversial here. But if I run the code, you'll see that Hello Tuesday goes that this is crazy, and eventually Hello Wednesday also displays this is crazy. Yeah? And I had to do that trick of writing the long version because I wanted to add some additional details. I wanted to facilitate some extra data to the Hello Tuesday function. But if not, if you just play with the input-output game, you can leave it like that. And the code is even easier to read. Questions?
It's hard.
It is hard. It is hard. It is hard.
Yeah, when where you start understanding it, and then again you stop understanding, and then again you understand. It's like
Yeah.
That's so dealing with asynchronous JavaScript is one of the most challenging aspects of the coding journey. Yeah. Thankfully, today you got alternatives. You got callbacks. You got promises. And there is something else that I'm not going to talk today, right? But there is something else. But yeah, you got alternatives. You got different ways of dealing with asynchronous code. Let me show you something else. Imagine that I don't care about arguments. Yeah? To simplify the problem a bit. So imagine that I got function A, function the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, no data. We just want to call them one after the other, right? Sequentially. So if I run that piece of code, you will see it display hello Monday, and then, sorry, string 1, I forgot to remove that. So let me try again. So it's gonna call hello Monday, after 1.5 seconds, hello Tuesday, after 1.5 seconds, hello Wednesday, and then eventually it's all over. Yeah, and that's fine, it works. That's fantastic if we want to keep a sequence of actions. But now, let me ask you something. What if I don't care about the order? What if I need to send 3 requests to the backend that are completely independent, so they don't have any dependency? I don't have to wait 1 request to complete before I trigger the next one. How can we do that? How can I do, guys? Hello Monday dot then
put them in an array.
And then console.log Monday is over. And then can I call hello Tuesday? And then Tuesday is over. And then can I call hello Wednesday? And then Wednesday is over. I mean, technically speaking, I can do that. But the problem is, how do I know? How can I take further actions only when all these 3 requests are complete? Imagine that I need these 3 actions to complete before moving on. I don't care about the order, but I need to wait until all these 3 actions are completed. Any ideas?
Can we do there the promise to all?
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Because there is a very, very, very smart way of dealing with that problem. Look.
This is what I was trying to do.
You can do promise.all, and promise.all is a function. And it receives an array of requests.
Yeah.
Hello Monday. Hello Tuesday. You see, I'm calling the functions. And hello Wednesday. And then look, .then, that means then, once these 3 functions are over, then you can take the next action, right? Whatever, console.log, it's all over. So look, if I run it, you see, now we have a mechanism in place to take an action when all these three methods are sorted. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. This makes more sense than the previous.
No, but listen, but guys, this is not replacing the previous example. So here we are talking about two different use cases scenarios. In this example, we trigger three requests in parallel. Can anyone tell me how long did that, oh the hell I did, how long that console.log message will take to be displayed since I ran the snippet?
4.
So
Oh, yeah.
Vicky, 4 seconds, all right? Who else?
But they could be, two of them could be executing at the same time.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know.
So Elena,
It's like
Elena,
1.5 seconds.
so that's Lauren, right?
I would say I don't know.
I'd say 1.5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so Lauren, pick your pocket, Elena, because she's right? So it will take 1.5 seconds.
Sorry,
Guys,
Elena.
I don't even know. I said that one.
guys, the point about promise.all is that all the methods are called in parallel.
yeah.
So why does it take 1.5 seconds? Because the performance of promise.all is determined by the performance of the slowest one. Yeah? Hello Monday will take 1 second. Hello Tuesday will take 1.5 seconds. And Hello Wednesday will take 1.5 seconds. So the slowest timing here is 1.5 seconds. That's why then we'll run after 1.5 seconds. Yeah?
I see. Interesting.
What about the other use case scenario where we call Hello Monday and then Hello Tuesday and then Hello Wednesday? How long that algorithm took to complete?
That took like 4 seconds.
That's correct, Vicky. That was 4
Yeah,
seconds because it was Hello Monday, 1 second. Then, you remember them? Then we
Yeah.
call Hello Tuesday plus another 1.5 seconds, we got 2.5, and then
Yeah.
an extra 1.5 seconds. So it's 4 seconds in total. But that doesn't mean that we can always rely on this approach. So that
No, it's okay for everyone in parallel. We have, let's say, just 2 APIs. We just want to run them. We don't want to change anything. It's fun. But if we want to change stuff around, we can do that.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. If there is any dependency between Monday and Tuesday or between Tuesday and Wednesday, we cannot do that.
Right.
Yeah. So it depends. That usually depends on what you want to build. Any
Okay.
questions?
Could we make like the new promise, because we have 3 different new promises, right?
Yep.
Do we, let's say, put one inside the other one?
Uh,
Make it perfect, or think, is it illegal? Is it legal? Not to
illegal,
show
yes.
if it's legal or not.
Yes.
I don't know.
Boris Johnson will knock your door if you do that.
Okay, fine. No, that's a curiosity. I don't know.
I don't really know what you want to do. You can definitely... Thing is, if you put a promise instead of another promise, that feels odd to me because then it's one of these weird questions, right? What the hell are you trying to do here?
Just a curiosity.
So I don't know what to tell you, Vicky. Technically speaking, that's not illegal. You can do that, but I cannot tell you any scenario where that's going to be convenient, right?
It's not. I can see.
Let me do something, guys. Imagine that we got the Hello Monday returns butterfly, Hello Tuesday returns artichoke, and Hello Wednesday returns...
Banana.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, something a bit more exotic. Yeah. So we got 3 messages. Hello Monday resolves something. Hello Tuesday resolves something else. And Hello Wednesday resolves something else. So guys, how can we display these 3 strings here?
Can we, as variables, can we is there must be something around the Hello Monday there of the promise.all and
The key is here. Here, I can pass an argument with the result of calling these three functions. So can anyone figure out what type of data result is going to be?
Object.
An object.
All right, so wait, that's interesting, Vicky. That's interesting. Wait. Let's do something. So Vicky said it's an object. All right, fantastic. Tell me, what's the content of the object?
It would be the let's say it would be butterfly article and gunpowder, but this would be as a result.
So result butterfly like that.
Let me think.
All right. Anyone else?
No, it's not gonna be like.
Why would it?
An array. An array.
Yeah.
So wait.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be more an array of strings. I don't.
Max?
Why would it be an
An
object?
array of objects like
Yeah.
result, and you open, and then you have the objects.
Yeah, all right, Vicky, you had the object. Fantastic. But please go on. So what's the key of the object?
The key of the object.
Yeah, if it's an object, you need a key and a value, right?
Result.name.
Result.name. Why name? No, Vicky, you are just made Vicky, sorry, this is based on, you're just making that up, right? Max is right.
Yeah.
So result is going to be an array of strings. But now, it's going to be an array of 3 strings.
I'll be honest. I still didn't really get why I said that. that was purely on instinct.
No, but
That was purely on
Max,
instinct. I kind of had a gut feeling.
that's
that I
fine.
don't-
That's fine. I mean, you cannot know everything, right? And that's why
Trust me,
sometimes
I don't.
you need to trust your gut
I still
feelings.
believe it has to be an array of objects.
Yeah,
Look.
okay.
Look, we pass an array of functions, so what we get back is an array of results. Yeah? And now look, I changed the duration of Hello Wednesday. So now Hello Wednesday takes half a second. So can anyone tell me, we got 3 strings, fine, but what's the order?
Gunpowder.
So Elena said gunpowder, and then what?
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
And artichoke.
Why?
Because of the timing. So
Because of the
first we
timing.
would stop-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as interesting as wrong. Let me tell you why.
Oh no.
I can't believe
I'm so
that.
happy.
No, listen. Many developers fail in this question, but let me prove why you are wrong. In this occasion, we have full control on the duration of each method. We know how long Hello Monday takes. We know how long Hello Tuesday takes. We know how long Hello Wednesday takes. So we could add a proper message here. Actually, we could do something like that, right? So we could do, I don't know, let Hello Monday message. So it would be if it's gunpowder first. So that means that Hello Wednesday message is gonna be result of 0 because of the first one, and then you'll get Hello Tuesday message, which is gonna be result of 1, and eventually Hello Monday message, which is gonna be. I'm just following what Elena said, right? So then we could display the messages, and that criteria is sensible. It makes a lot of sense to me. However, let me present you a problem. What happens if in reality Hello Monday is not doing any set timeout? If Hello Monday is calling the backend.
Unless,
But you don't have idea how long it's gonna take.
That's correct.
yeah.
Look. Not resolve. Response. Oh, come on. Response and then response.json. I'm writing a proper exercise, right? And then I can resolve the data. So that's Hello Monday. And then I got the Hello Tuesday. And then I got the Hello Wednesday. By the way, if you get that, guys, you can optimize it. Fetch returns a promise automatically. In other words, you don't need to create that structure. If you're using fetch, you can simply do that. Return. That's fine. Yeah. Hello Monday is going to return a promise with the result of calling the rest Monday function. You see how simpler the code gets?
Okay.
Yeah? Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. So guys, can you predict, can you anticipate the execution order? Which one is going to finish first? You don't know. You don't know. That's up to the backend. Yeah? The backend may complete the first request before the second one on the first case, but if we try again, it could be on the other way around. We don't know, right? We don't know. Because we don't know, we cannot predict how long each method is going to take. We cannot predict that. Because of that, that will work on the other way around. Result is an array. Yes, it's an array. But the array, the order, is defined not based on how long it takes to complete, but based on the order you declare these requests into the promise.all. The first call is Hello Monday, so then that will be the first result. The second call is Hello Tuesday, so that's going to be the second element in the array. And finally, Hello Wednesday is the last call, so that's going to be the last element in the array. Yeah? If we run it, you will see that even though Hello Wednesday finished first, in reality, Gunpowder will be at the end of the list, as you will see in a second. You see? First Butterfly, because that's the first one here, then Artichoke, and finally Gunpowder. Yeah? Any questions?
Yeah, just on the back end bit, when you said, there's no real way of knowing, why is that? Is there a particular reason? Does it just work random by default?
Of course.
Or can it be down to database sizes?
Of course, absolutely, Max. Guys, when you call the backend, you lose the control. You don't know. Okay. You know the backend. You don't know how stressed. Have you noticed, guys? I'm sure you noticed that when you play React challenges, sometimes you get the result back immediately in 200 milliseconds, and sometimes you need to wait for 5-6 seconds.
Yeah,
that's the point, right? You're frontend. You are the frontend. You call the backend. You call CodeDB backend. Hey, I'm running this code. Hello world. Tell me if it's right or wrong. Sometimes the backend is very stressed, and it takes a lot of time to evaluate your code. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. So there are obviously multiple reasons why that happens. Sometimes we need to deal with queues, with many things, right? But the reality says that you don't know how long a request will take, and you need to control that situation somehow.
Ricardo?
Yep.
I don't know if this is a bit out of the scope. I saw when I was looking at the Mongo that you use promise.
Yep.
Then you do a module export to export the function to the app.js.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how that's done.
But that's completely unrelated, Elena. So what you're talking about is in front-end JavaScript, you got export function foo, right? And then you do your function here. That's front-end JavaScript. In back-end JavaScript, I think we talked about that, right? When we introduced back-end.
Yeah. It was just like,
yep.
How so you are it's all done in the backend, but you are like sending a function just with the name.
Yep.
And then I just don't know how to explain it here now.
Elena, sorry. Talking about promises, the code is a copy-paste, regardless of whether you are front-end or back-end. If I got a function called foo, in the front-end, I will do something like that. Yeah. So this is front-end. If I have to write the same function in the backend, it's literally the same problem.
But if you are using that, importing that full function.
Fantastic. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So in the front end, import foo from artichoke.js, right? Whatever the file is called. So then what they will do is foo.then, and then whatever, right? Console.log foo is over. Yeah, whatever you want to do, right? So that's going to be front-end JavaScript. In the backend, it's going to be the same. I'm going to do const foo equals required artichoke. Yeah, and then the code is going to be exactly the same. Foo.then So the only difference between front-end and back-end is the way you import and export. Export versus module.export, import versus require. That's the only difference. But once you've done that, the way you deal with the functions is literally the same.
Okay.
What else, guys?
Just well.
I think, as always, it's just going to come down to a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Back and
Again, I'm not telling you that's something simple. I'm not telling you that's something that you are going to understand in 5 minutes. What I'm telling you is this is important. And this is one of the things that can make a difference. Of course, guys, pretty much no one in London attending a bootcamp knows these things. And don't forget that you are going to be fighting to break into tech against other bootcampers from, wherever, right? And they are not going to know these things. So you got a fantastic opportunity to outstand. If I have to hire a junior developer, and I see in the CV that there are some references about promises because you like it, whatever, I will be particularly surprised in a positive way. And of course, I will play that. I will test that in a job interview, and I will highlight that topic. And I probably won't expect you to be really, really, really efficient dealing with promises. I will accept some mistakes. But the thing is, just the fact that you mention promises and the fact that you have a basic understanding about them, to me, you are special directly, and you're in a much better position to be hired. So please don't underestimate promises. Let me tell you something. Final question. Can we destructure result? A bit off topic.
Why do this do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like an array, like
An array, and then what?
then we could call it like return Monday, comma, like return, like together like a word, so, because it's the word that Monday is gonna return. I don't know how to call
All
it.
right. Can we call it hello Monday result?
Yeah.
And hello
Monday, so-
Tuesday result? And hello Wednesday result? Something like that?
Yeah.
Is that gonna
And
work?
Between parentheses.
That's correct, Elena, between parentheses. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So now, if we want to display, for instance, what the Hello Tuesday return, you see, we can do that, right? And that would display it's all over artichoke. Here you go, you see? So that's a very elegant way to access. I particularly like that because I've seen many developers doing weird things like results, and then they do let hello Monday result equals results of 0. You know what I'm doing, right? They manually create variables to do whatever. Come on, guys, we're in 2020, right? So we're supposed to do these things in a more elegant fashion. The structuring is going to be your friend. What else?
That's good for me.
All right, so
play around with it.
fantastic. I'm gonna send you both snippets, the promise version and the equivalent, the callback equivalent. Then let me know if you need any help. Apart from that, guys, I will see you.
Tomorrow, I think.
Say it again.
I think. Oh no, later.
Later, yeah. I'll see you at 3:30, guys. I'll send you the connectivity details. So please connect to Zoom at 3:30. You have to install it, I believe, right? You need to install the desktop version, but it's going to be fine. I mean, if you start doing job interviews later on, you are expected to use Zoom. So,